Hey guys, Trey Llewellyn here with the Unstoppable Core. We are on week 16. And I just want to point this out real quick is we are actually using today old technology to teach you new technology. How crazy, right? All right, so on today's Unstoppable Core, what we're going to talk about is a little fun hack that I absolutely love. It deals with email. When we do this, we get higher response, we get huge opens, we get huge clicks, and this trick works for people in any industry. It works for dentists, loan officers, real estate agents. It works for coaches. It works for product launches. It works for physical items, digital products. It works for anything. So I learned this a little while ago just playing around, and I was like, the best way to look at email really is to look in your spam account, see what's kind of going in there, and then also to segment out what your friends are sending you. So when I'm looking at email and how to send people or what to send people, I always look at how do I type to my friends and what happens. And one day I was responding to a friend, and I sent it out to him, and then he responded back. He's like, "Hey, I see that you're driving," or something like that. Here's my answer or whatnot. And I was like, "Wow, how do you know that I was driving?" And I looked at it, and here's what it said on the bottom of the email, right? It said, we've all seen this, sent from, you guys guessed it, iPhone. Now that's a pretty intriguing thing because that is known, right? Everybody's been trained to see when they see sent from iPhone that it's more personalized. So what I started doing is I started writing 1 sentence, 2 sentence, 3 sentence emails with sent from iPhone, no sign off. And that started to increase our response rate. And then I was listening to a podcast called I Love Marketing. Great guys, they do a fantastic job. They have a podcast that's called the 9-Word Email. And I thought it was great. I thought it was fantastic. And I said, you know what, I'm going to go try this out. And so what the 9-Word Email does is I started using this along the 9-Word Email, and it got huge response rates. It gets great response rates for, again, the coaching space, digital space, online marketing space, digital, physical, all those. What you do is you just say something such as, subject line, so like what do you put for the subject line? I always put something like, hey, right? Like something really personal, something that I would send from iPhone, or question. I would use that. So here's what you do, is with the 9-word email, you're asking them if they're still interested in X. So, hey Steve, are you still interested in grabbing my water bottle? Are you still interested in grabbing my product? Are you still interested in grabbing my masterclass? Are you still interested in grabbing a soccer game later on, right? So what I do is I say, hey first name, so we'll write that up here. So hey, insert their first name. And this is the best. So are you still interested in X? And so what this X is, that's going to relate to your product. Now what I've done is I've added a little bit to this because this is really good for coaching because they'll reply, right? Hey, are you still interested in the Trey Llewellyn coaching that you applied for or that you looked at a week ago? And then they'll respond saying, yes, I'm still interested. Hey, I actually fell behind. I wanted to reach out to you. I've been meaning to. So you get tons of replies from this. What I started doing was I would say, hey, and then hey, first name, are you still interested in grabbing that masterclass? Okay? And so with that, what I would do, the masterclass, and then what I say after that is I put a link to it. So question mark, I sure hope so, or I hope so. Here, and then I'll put the link right here. So you got the link, you got the insert first name, and then you can grab it here, or hey first name, are you still interested in X, which might be the master class, or a digital product, or something like that. But it's very short, very, very to the point. And then here you can grab it, or I hope so, grab it here. It's still available, or whatnot. And then, of course, I just say, sent from iPhone. And that's all I put, because this is coming from my email, either my support email or my direct email. So when they receive it, it says, from Trey Llewellyn. It says, hey, or if it's a product launch, if it's one of our companies, it says the company name. Hey, are you still interested in? But how easy is that? How perfect is that? Now, how many times do we send this? We'll send this when someone opts in to a product funnel. And we'll use this as one of our last resort emails. So we'll do a couple follow-ups. We'll do the follow-up on email 1, email 2, like, hey, it's kind of running out. Hey, do you still want this? It's still on the shelf. We need to get it on your end, so you can try it out. And then still, if they haven't grabbed it by email 4, our 4th email is just, hey, hey, are you still interested in that oil? Are you still interested in those targets? Are you still interested in that light? Grab it here, boom, sent from iPhone. And then of course, our support representatives are grabbing the replies, right? Like, hey, yeah, how do I get it? Or yes, I still am, just been busy with work. Or yes, I was just waiting on my last paycheck, things like that. So guys, use this to your benefit. I have a comment section below this video. Put in your comments of you trying this out and the results you get. It's amazing. Be careful of sending it to too many people because the response rate is so huge. So have a great day. Again, guys, this is week 16, Unstoppable Core. I'll see you on the next episode.